Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasquez. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Framber Valdez gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
First pitch, 7:07.
1-1 to Schwarber. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Center fielder, number 5, Kiki Hernandez.
Up next, Kiki Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So here is Rafael Devers. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
That is good. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there, and it's even at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a break with you.
Here comes the 1-2. Hernandez over at second. Devers is over at first with one away. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
The 0-1 delivery. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next up is J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
1-0. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Popped up, Gurriel trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Another 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Chris Sale will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low 3/4 arm angle.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Verdugo. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
1 out, bases empty, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Sale, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Two down, no one on base. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here's the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Up high. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch.
Count 1-0. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 delivery. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Lays off 2-2 now. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Astros nothing. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in next, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Stepping in now, Kiki Hernandez. 0-1 the count. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air out to center field. Siri is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bregman absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
and he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Into the box now, Martine Maldonado, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. This one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Jose Siri, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Jose Siri. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the stretch.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Alvarez at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Astros leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Bogaerts Stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 9-year major league vet. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
3-2 pitch. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So stepping in is J.D. Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Martinez, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired. 2 down now. Into the box. Hunter Renfroe struck out in his last trip to the plate.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Sinker, 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Kyle Tucker will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And they're runners at the corners now. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Check on first by Sale, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 1-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right, and the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive home run.
Carlos Correa is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Renfroe is camped under this one. One gone. So one down, no one aboard. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. That's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Verdugo waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 3 full. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Pitch on the way. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit to first. And that's the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the
Striding in is Yordan Alvarez, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Martine Maldonado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Jose Siri. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Blake Taylor, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Blake Taylor.
Now it'll be Kiki Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 5, Kiki Hernandez.
He's set, and the pitch. Taylor, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers flew out last time up. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He bounced out last time up. The 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Michael Brantley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. And now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Boston's out in front, 4-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
You could really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next, here is Christian Arroyo, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate now is Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Not shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Alex Bregman is on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So next to bat will be Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And Devo, right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Rayleigh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Kiki Hernandez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Number 2, shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Phil Maton comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 88, Phil Maton. The left fielder, number 99, Alex.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in once again is Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
Nope. I wonder if that that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Popped him up. Altuve over to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional.
But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Astros 3. So now to the plate, Martine Maldonado. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
In there, no balls and a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So now to the plate, Jose Siri, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled off.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Christian Javier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
Digging in will be Christian Arroyo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So next to hit is Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Javier, the native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now Kiki Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Kiki Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Hirokazu Sawamura is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Bogarts has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4. It's 7-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Skied into very shallow right. Tucker is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Xander Bogaerts stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. To the AB now. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2 and 2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2 and 2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next up, Alex Verdugo. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Verdugo stands at second with 2 gone. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward. Hunter Renfroe would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker waits on it, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5 right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel, grounded out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Outside, 2-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next to dig in, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider laid off for a ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Yordan Alvarez will be next. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And now here is Yordan Alvarez. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Red Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros,